is organized through the Center for Public Service Innovation. It is with immense pride that I stand here tonight as we recognize, celebrate, and honor the embodiment of true public service by those public servants who demonstrate the essence of selflessness, of dedication and commitment in service to our great nation. Public service is the delivery engine of the state machinery. This is outlined in the mandate of our ministry, which contributes towards the building of a capable, developmental, and ethical state by our public servants. The burden of a South African public servant is serving our citizens amidst the many challenges that continue to plague our nation, but none more so than the poverty that ravages our society. The rate of unemployment is excruciatingly high, particularly among
paints a picture of many families hungry without knowledge of where the next
in poverty-stricken communities where crime thrives. There are those public servants who understand this and choose to make a difference in these people's lives, even if it's just a welcoming smile and a warm welcome with an attitude of genuine help to make their lives better for a day, a month, and even for the rest of their lives in many cases. My fellow public servants, we still have so much more work to do to move the needle if we are to even consider the realization of the dream of achieving a better life for all South Africans. Fortunately, there are those amongst us who are leading this charge in dedicating themselves to changing the future of our country by being true public servants of the people. And so tonight, we celebrate a caliber of public servant who epitomize such values, most importantly, that of Batho Pele. For many reasons, the work that goes into public service to improve government performance across the world goes unnoticed and unrewarded. That changes tonight. Tonight, we change course. Tonight, for the first time of many times to come, we honor the exemplary service delivered by true public servants of the people. Of course, tonight, we show appreciation for their exceptional commitment and dedication to do things better. Tonight, no matter their title or rank, we celebrate their leadership in professionalizing public service, forever changing the public perception of public service. With gratitude, appreciation, and hearty congratulations to all the winners. I welcome you to the inaugural National Batho Pele and Public Sector Innovation Awards ceremony. Ke a leboga. Let the party begin.
At the party begin, the deputy minister said, and I saw Captain Jerome giving me an eye there. It's like, should I start a party? Should I start a party? What do you say we gave the SAPS band another chance to give us a song? Because what's a party without SAPS, right? The minister said some very interesting things about public servants and how they are the engine of a country. And you know what? I have to agree with that. Because as they say, when service delivery for our citizens actually improve, then we all win, right? So public servants, this is your party, and let other public servants entertain you while we're at it. Take it away, SAPS band. Brilliant. We'll try to find space for another song, Captain Jerome, I promise, okay? Anyway, ladies and gents, earlier on I spoke about a safety video, and we are here celebrating excellence. As the minister said, it doesn't matter what rank you are in when you're a public servant, doesn't matter where you are. We are celebrating you today if you've done your best, right? Our video guys have also delivered. This is service delivery at best. Safety video, ladies and gents. Okay, sometimes that happens, right? You know, when you go to a police station, you go to certify a document, and they certify the original instead of the copy. Now you're left with the egg on your face, right? It happens. So you know what? Hey, to move on, right? These things do happen when events are happening. But later on, we'll be hearing from the Honorable Minister. We are actually meant to be playing a video right now, also showcasing the award. Because, like I said, this is the first edition of the National Batho Pele and Innovation Award. So, used to be two separate awards coming into one. So, we wanted to showcase putting people first as well as innovation. When those two things work together, innovation can actually help put people first. So, I'm hoping at least that video is great. Guess not. There's a TikTok challenge right now called We Listen, We Don't Judge. I hope you guys are just listening to me and not judging me because right now nothing is going right? All right, let's just move on to some of the guests that are here. Like I said, there's a lot of people that went through putting their awards together. There's people who enter and there's those who are adjudicate, right? People who kind of give points on, yeah, this was done well, this was not done well, this was done well, this was done well. So I think let's move on to getting some remarks from Melidia Sibukeri. She's the acting executive director for Center for Public Service Innovation, right? So she'll be talking and acknowledging the adjudicators and the brilliant job that they've done in adjudicating these awards.
Thank you, DJ Kiss. Good. It's still afternoon. Greetings to Honorable Minister and the Deputy Minister, to our sponsors, GEMS and Metropolitan, CEOs that are here, HODs, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. The adjudicators are from both Batho Pele and Innovation Awards are a team of adjudicators that dedicated their time to assist us to find these innovators and these innovative projects. And mine is not a long speech, it's just to say thank you to them for dedicating their time to assist us as on behalf of Minister to find these innovators that will be acknowledged today. At this stage, I'm going to ask them to be called up to the stage for them to get a token of appreciation from us as a ministry. Thank you. The first one is Grace Ntadi Mutusi. Please come through.
Somewhere up in lava,
By Mr.
many years ago,
Parak,
I'm another hammer. Used to
Mr.
follow
Samson Kamwe,
He used to use it to pong a pan,
David
but sometimes the
Mweke,
stupid man, all
His
in
faith
this
in
Savannah, never miss
Dr. Soraya
panorama.
Kiket,
No. One
Miss
day the old
Martha
mama
Martin,
just disappeared. Oh.
Miss
Some say that
Mo
he
Pupeng,
vanished into the air.
Miss Becca Hime,
How we the man with the
Dr.
hammer?
Nias Motier, and Dr. Elamu, so that's it. Dr. Tiambi, I'm
Can
going
you
to
tell
come
me
to
what
the
goes
Senate
on?
properly. Netsi Lubi, Miss Rebecca Matsie, Miss Ntadi Mutusi is already here, and Mapule Lesweli. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the power behind the awards. They did a great job. I know it was not easy for them because, sometimes you get attached to some of the projects, but you are overruled because when you aggregate the scores, you end up with what we will have today. And it doesn't mean what they've awarded sort of dampens the ones that didn't actually make it. We still appreciate all the entries that are coming through because we are aware what is happening out there in the public sector. Thank you.
After years of making noise, not meeting up. He used to move the dragon man on to the soca land. always on the scene. They used to control the Baba breed. But the dragon don't want to fret no more. Who holding the hammer? I want to know. How will the man with the hammer go? Look on the boat, millions, what's going on? Listening like a police boots on the corn. I'm here white in the mountain. Search under your bed, all above your head. Look behind the door. What you waiting for? Oh, God. Well, the dragon don't want to fret no more. Well, the dragon don't want to fret no more.
Thank you so much. Those are the adjudicators, the people that made it possible, and Mr. Umang Parag, who I've asked to stay behind, just to say a few words of acknowledgement from the group that worked hard. I mean, marking any sort of assignment is difficult work. Can you imagine now for public servants where everybody wakes up very early to give their all? Now you have to decide who's doing well, who's not doing well. So we'll be hearing from some of the adjudicators now.
Here's another thing that went right. We've got two mics. Another thing that went right is we've got a tall mic stand as well. Good evening. Thank you very much, Program Director. Honorable Minister for Public Service and Administration, Minister Buthelezi, Deputy Minister, Ms. Pinky Kakana, Director General, Ms. Makazi, Lydia Palwane, the Acting Chief Executive of the CPSI, my leadership from the Public Service Coordinating Bargaining Council, Mr. Frikkie de Bruin, and sorry, I think people are struggling to hear a bit. My leadership from the, I think we have to join it for it to work properly. All right, shall we go? Can we move a little bit? All right. Yeah, as I was saying, my leadership from the Public Service Coordinating Bargaining Council, Mr. Frikkie de Bruin, our chairperson, Ms. Ingrid Dimo, nominees, sponsors, auditors, fellow adjudicators, the media, our outstanding civil servants, and all distinguished guests. Today, we make history as we unite two monumental events, the CPSI Innovation Awards and the Batho Pele Excellence Awards, into one extraordinary celebration. What better way to begin this marriage of excellence and innovation than for the two chairpersons to stand before you and deliver a joint adjudication address. I am Umang Parag, and next to me is the wonderful chairperson of the CPSI Innovation Awards, Ms. Chadi Motusi. And together we are here to celebrate this incredible achievement of South African public servants who embody the spirit of service, excellence, and innovation. While our awards have traditionally focused on different aspects of the public service, which is Batho Pele, honoring those who place people first through exceptional service delivery, and CPSI, celebrating groundbreaking innovations that redefine public sector impact. We are bound by a shared vision. This vision is one of a responsive, adaptive, and people-centered public service that meets the needs of every South African. Today, we celebrate the best of both worlds, excellence in public service delivery and innovation that drives progress. These awards showcase that the two are not mutually exclusive, but are in fact deeply intertwined. Both of the awards processes have undergone rigorous adjudication processes, guided by principles of fairness, integrity, and transparency. Our team of adjudicators work tirelessly, conducting desktop reviews field visits, and in-depth evaluations to identify the most deserving candidates. Jointly, we have adjudicated on the following categories: Best Frontline Service Delivery Employee of the Year, Best Service Delivery Institution or Department, Best General Worker, Best Implemented Project of the Year, Citizen-Focused Innovation, Innovation Harnessing Technology, Replication and Adaptation of Innovative Solutions, Overall Batho Pele Winner of the Year, Public Sector Innovator of the Year, specialized awards such as the Public Sector Innovation Trailblazer and Lifetime Achiever Awards. Through this journey, we have uncovered stories of selflessness, creativity, and resilience. Steve Jobs once said, if you are working on something exciting that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision will pull you. This sentiment encapsulates the essence of Batho Pele and the spirit of innovation that drives public service transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, I did say to you that we are going to do a sort of a duet, myself and Nchadi. I'm going to hand you over to Nchadi, who will provide an overview of the CPSI processes. Thank you.
Firstly, let me share my thoughts from the CPSI perspective. We are here to recognize, honor, and celebrate the individuals and teams within the public sector who have gone above and beyond the call of duty, who have dared to rethink traditional processes and find bold, creative ways to serve the people of South Africa. Innovation is not just about technology. It's about finding smarter ways to solve the challenges that have hindered our progress and ensuring that no one is left behind. Over the past few years, South Africa's public sector has taken significant steps in digital transformation. The e-government strategy has seen a rise in the uptake of digital services, with over 80% of government departments now offering online platforms for public access to information and services. Innovation is not just luxury, it's necessity. It's about enhancing service delivery, improving governance, and uplifting communities to ensure a more equitable standard of living for all. Consider the Mom Connect initiative, a mobile health service launched by the Department of Health. It has connected over 3 million pregnant women to essential health information through SMS and WhatsApp services, reducing maternal mortality rate by 30% in some regions. This is a clear example of how innovation is directly impacting lives. In education, the South African School Administration and Management System, a digital tool, has been deployed over 24,000 schools across the country. This system allows schools to manage student records, attendance, academic performance effectively. As a result, there has been a 15% improvement in the accuracy of education data, aiding better resource allocation and policy making. When we innovate, we are not just solving today's problems. We are laying a groundwork for a better, more inclusive tomorrow. Every innovative project celebrated tonight is a step towards a future where public service are more responsive, adaptive, and capable of meeting the needs of every South African. Despite these success stories, we must acknowledge that the journey towards innovation in the public sector is not without challenges. Limited resources, bureaucratic processes, data privacy concerns, and the need for skilled digital talent are hurdles that slow down progress. Additionally, resistance to change, whether due to institutional culture or fear of technology, can stifle the drive towards new solutions. These obstacles make it difficult to adopt innovative approaches at scale, especially in underserved and rural communities, where connectivity and digital literacy may be limited. But these challenges are precisely why events like tonight's Public Sector Innovation Awards are so important. They are more than a celebration. They are a catalyst for change. They provide a platform to showcase solutions that have overcome these hurdles and have made a tangible difference in our society. By highlighting best practice and recognizing the hard work of public servants, forward the agenda of service excellence. Programs like these awards aim to proactively tackle the obstacles faced in public sector by promoting a culture of innovation, fostering collaboration, highlighting success stories, encouraging the use of technology. Now I know when you hear the word government and innovation in the same sentence, some of you might chuckle. It's true that words like fast, efficient, and cutting edge don't always spring to mind when people think about public sector. But let's be fair, after all, where else could you find a government department that managed to lose power just before load shedding schedule was announced? But tonight's finalists are proving the stereotype wrong. They are showing us that public sector can, in fact, be a beacon of innovation. And that we can, and then we can rewrite the narrative one project at a time.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I'd now like to share some insights into Batho Pele. As chairperson of the Adjudication Committee, we have had the unique opportunity to witness acts of extraordinary dedication. Our task was to uncover and recognize the diamonds in the rough, the exemplary civil servants who go beyond the call of duty. I am proud to affirm, Minister, that there are some outstanding individuals out there in the public service. I'd like to share some stories of excellence. Through our adjudication journey, we have encountered remarkable examples of selflessness and integrity. Civil servants who risk their lives and their own safety by patrolling the streets at night to ensure the safety of their community. Those who, when faced with dire emergencies, broke the protocol to save lives, risking their careers in the process. Individuals who use their personal funds to create life-saving kits to save the lives of our children. Public servants who work tirelessly into the night to ensure better outcomes for their patients. These examples reflect the essence of Batho Pele, serving with honor, dedication, and a steadfast commitment to the people of South Africa. We would like to, at this stage, extend gratitude to the following. The adjudication teams, you are a group of dedicated, principled individuals of extraordinary integrity. Despite tight time frames and long hours, your professionalism and commitment to excellence has shone through. The Department of Public Service and Administration, your leadership and support through the process have been invaluable. The DPSA Secretariat, your efficient administration and logistical support over the past 3 weeks have ensured the smooth progression of this rigorous process. The CPSI, your continuous effort to rethink traditional approaches and embrace cutting-edge solutions have not only addressed immediate challenges, but also paved the way for a more efficient and impactful future. The outcomes of your work are a testament to your ability to align innovation with the broader goal of uplifting our communities and delivering exceptional service. The nominators, thank you for recognizing and believing in the remarkable contributions of your nominees. In order to celebrate our finalists for tonight, congratulations. You represent the very best of the public service. In this room, there are no winners or losers, only extraordinary individuals, each special in their own way. Your contributions have made a significant impact to the lives of South Africans, and for that, we are deeply grateful. Tonight, we as chairperson challenge every public servant in this room to embrace the spirit of innovation, not as a one-time effort, but as a continuous journey. The South African call to government, the South African government's call to action is clear. We must use digital transformation as tools to reach the first delivery gap
you very much there to Mr. No, what's the name? Oh, there we go. Mentari, as well as, what do I keep losing his name? Oh, Mr. Umang Parag. You know, I'd really love to have a teacher like Mr. Umang. So calm, and he makes sure that when he talks, you know, you pay attention. Would have done that in school, but hey, here I am, right? Anyway, the educators did a really great job, like you said, striving to make public service, public servants, the leaders. You know, that's what we always say where I work at the SADC, that everybody else must get the news from us because we serve the broader majority. They must take from us and give it to their smaller communities. But I also like the fact that they spoke about innovation and government and how some people may frown. I think 30 years later, those people need to keep up. The government has been doing some amazing work. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here, but like I said, I work for talk station, so most of the things that you guys do, I see on a daily. So round of applause to everybody who's in this room. I'm also hoping that will be fit for our AP guys, right? You know, when you enter a competition, I was talking to Pierre from CPSI earlier on last year's awards and how great they were. And he told me about these guys from the Western Cape. They entered, they were nominated, they didn't win. They got a silver in these awards that we held here at Joburg, right? This year they entered awards for something that's hosted by the UN and they won. So sometimes you need to keep trying. Giving up is not an option. Like I'm also gonna try again with my videos. That time lucky, I hope. Let's start with this 80 video. Finally, right. I also promised you the second video, right? Now that video is also showcasing the awards and what they're all about. Once again, third time lucky. Here's the video.
Composed with singing, creating a melody that is out of this world. Orchestra is one way of creating a symphony which harmonizes different sounds into pieces of music to our ears. Today, we're about to celebrate the inaugural Batho Pele and Innovation Awards ceremony, a creation of a symphony within this ministry. This echoes the call by the 7th administration to work together for the good of our people and our beautiful country. We must all be in sync in celebrating and recognizing public servants that continuously do their best to make the lives of citizens better. Welcome to the Batho Pele and Innovation Awards 2024 ceremony. Ministry of Public Service and Administration, promoting service excellence and innovation.
Finally done, right? Look, 2024 actually taught us that technical glitches are a thing, right? If you remember, in May this year, we were voting, and I was at ROC, the Results Operations Center. There was a time where the screen shut off. And then when it came back up, things looked different. Some people believe, you know, Gremlins rigged and all of that. But I can promise with these awards, none of that happened. And just to make sure that you believe me that there was no rigging, everything was done properly, everything was audited. I'm going to please come call up onto stage somebody who can confirm the validity as well as the fairness of the awards. The auditor from Charity Bushumani Accountants, Charity Bushumani, please join me on stage.
Good evening. Thokozani, Thobela, Lesedi Khanya, Gamaku, Makhanye kube mhlophe, Ndawo. Thank you, Program Director. Good evening once more to our Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister, the Mayor in absentia, Acting Director, distinguished guest, esteemed honorees, and everyone present here today, all protocols observed. On behalf of CS Boshoman Accountants, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the Minister and the Acting Director of the CPSI for the privilege of being part of this prestigious and esteemed occasion. Innovation is at the heart of progress in today's world. It drives organizations, institutions, and businesses to evolve, enhance customer service, and elevates overall satisfaction. It is through innovation that we continuously find new ways to improve and adapt. Innovation can come from individuals or teams, and it encompasses the ideas and processes that lead to better products and services. This is precisely what we have witnessed in the remarkable work of the participants, winners, and runner-ups of the 2024 National Batho Pele and Innovation Awards. Their contribution not only foster innovation, but also improve the lives of communities while enhancing service delivery. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all participants, the winners, and the runner-ups for their outstanding efforts. Congratulations to each of you. Keep up the incredible work. Your creativity and drive are essential in shaping the future of South Africa and Africa at large. The world needs more individuals like your innovation, dedication, and passion. May God bless all participants, winners, and runner-ups with continuous strength, inspiration, and skill in your future endeavors. As CS Boshoman Accountants, we have thoroughly reviewed the awards process, the adjudication procedures, and the results. We are pleased to declare them accurate and fair in all regards. I would also like to thank the CPSI Acting Director and the entire CPSI team for granting us the honor to review the 2024 National Batho Pele and Innovation Awards at no cost as part of our corporate social responsibility. We are proud. Thank you. We are proud to have contributed to this exceptional initiative. A special thanks to the dedicated adjudicators team for their diligent work and collaborative spirit, we shared throughout the process. Thank you all, and I wish you a blessed and peaceful evening. God bless you all. Thokozani, Tobe, Kama, Makhanye kube mhlophe. Thank you.
Told you they were fair, right? It's all confirmed. In a short while, we'll be handing out those awards, right? But one thing she also said, everybody in this room is a winner, right? And I'll go back to that line. When service delivery for our citizens improve, we are all winners. Whether you get gold, bronze, silver, at the end of the day, you played your part in making your department actually what it is, right? The deputy minister actually made a point about being a public servant and how sometimes you deal with people who literally have nothing, right? You make their day, Jay, by just being nice to them, helping them filling in those forms, because sometimes, obviously, the lives we've lived, we come from different parts. Somebody might not know how to write or whatever. So you play a role in that, assisting with SASA, those mobile clinics. So yeah, you do a really, really great job, right? Today would not have been possible if it was not for our sponsors. So I'm going to also call up some of our sponsors just to come up, say a word or two, and then we continue with the program. I know that people are waiting eagerly to find out if they're winning bronze, silver, or gold. We'll get to that just now, right? So message of support from our sponsors. I'd like representatives from GEMS to please come up, as well as Metropolitan Health Group.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Minister Buthelezi, Deputy Minister Kekane. I almost didn't mention the Deputy Minister. I think she knows why. Acting Executive Director Sibogedi, DG Makasi, distinguished guests, honored members of government, honored members of public service, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Firstly, I'd just like to convey an apology on behalf of Dr. Sten Mulwabi, our principal officer, who couldn't make it to this event, not because it is not a prestigious, important event. Unfortunately, he had a personal matter to deal with. I'm standing here on his behalf, and my name is Masingita Chabalala. I'm the executive manager in the office of the PO. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you this evening as the sponsor of this prestigious event. I would like to begin by expressing my deepest gratitude to both DPSA and CPSI for the invaluable opportunity to contribute to this remarkable evening of recognition and celebration. At the heart of tonight's gathering is a celebration of the notion of Batho, putting people first. It's about demonstrating Batho in innovation, in achievement, and in dedication to the progress and prosperity of our society. These awards are testament to the exceptional individuals and organizations that put people first, drive innovation in our communities, inspiring future generations to aim higher, work harder, and contribute more. We as sponsors recognize the importance of acknowledging and honoring those who make an outstanding impact in their respective field. But this evening is not merely about celebrating success. It is also about fostering a culture of continuous learning, dedication, and collaboration. It is about providing a platform for the exceptional to shine, not just in recognition of their effort, but in inspiring others to emulate by example. The role of government in facilitating such events cannot be overstated. It is through your vision and dedication to the public good that we have the opportunity to come together and acknowledge the extraordinary contributions made by individuals and organizations to the advancement of our nation. The government's continued commitment to fostering such initiatives helps to create an environment in which talent, hard work, and innovation are consistently recognized and rewarded. As sponsors, we are deeply proud to support an event that so clearly reflects the shared values of excellence, integrity, and service. It is truly, truly a privilege to align ourselves with such an important cause. We understand that success, whether at an individual, organization, or even at a national level, is never the work of one alone. It is through collaboration, through community, and through mutual support that we rise together. Today, as we celebrate the outstanding achievements of those that are being recognized, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the ministry and CPSI once again for enabling us to be part of this occasion. Your leadership and dedication to celebrating achievement at all levels of society is commendable, and it is a privilege for us to be able to contribute to such a meaningful event. And we definitely look forward to continued partnerships. To close, I borrow the words of Desmond Tutu: do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. Sincerely, congratulations to all those that are winning the awards today and those that have participated. Your hard work, perseverance, and dedication have made a lasting impact, and we are here to honor you for that. We definitely salute you. Thank you very much.
I'll be the more and find an open door to your soul. Questions of all, no answers. All I need to know. Release your heartbeat melodies, a glimpse of your reflection coded in the rules of love. Lord knows your soul intention. Forgive the imperfections. Know that no beyond is ugly. Don't buy them as deception. Attempted to.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues. The Honorable Minister Nkosi Mzamo Buthelezi, the Deputy Minister, Ms. Pinky Gekana, the DG, Ms. Yolisa Makasa, the Mayor of the Ekurhuleni community, Nkosi Pele Xakaza, all senior officials, guests, delegates, and well-deserved nominees, all protocols observed. I am Sipiwe Ganyobe, and I am a fund manager at the Metropolitan Health Corporate. I have been asked by my Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Ali Hamdulay, to represent the organization on his behalf. He could not make it due to unforeseen circumstances. It is an absolute pleasure and privilege to stand here before you today and recognize our star performers in the public service who have served and put the needs of others before theirs, truly embracing the spirit of Batho Pele. The Metropolitan Health Corporate, which is a proud administrator of the GEMS Employees Medical Scheme, is one of the health brands operating under the Momentum Health Solutions, which is a subsidiary of the Momentum Group. We have been partners with the DPSA for a number of years, sponsoring the National Batho Pele Excellence Annual Awards, Presidential Golf, and Gala dinners for the CPSI Awards. We also support the department with other strategic projects. I am pleased to express our unwavering commitment to supporting this event. on the last Batho Pele Awards, we were one of their main sponsors, and we promised that we will continue to support this event. We honored our promise. Honorable Minister, we would like to assure the DPSA that we will continue to support its initiatives and thank you for embracing the contribution in some of your departmental initiatives. We thank you.
Thank you very much to both representatives from GEMS as well as Metropolitan Health. And I like that commitment that they'll continue sponsoring. So that's really great, right? Going back to a point I made earlier on about what Deputy Minister said about people coming from different backgrounds, right? The next person I'm about to bring on stage is somebody who is here to share his story and hopefully be motivated by what he needs to share, right? This guy, after he was born, he had friends until around 5 years old. And he basically says around 5, his friends started asking questions about the way he looked. And then they started playing far from him, so to speak, right? He said that almost led him to depression, from what I've read. And then he got out of that situation. In high school, he was a great athlete, this particular person, right? Almost, he actually qualified for the 2008 Paralympics, could not attend due to high school commitments and education and all of that. Today, he's a motivational speaker, he's an entrepreneur, and last I checked, he's also a farmer. So ladies and gents, please help me welcome on stage, Sibusiso Mohale.
Was I
Good evening, everyone, and all protocol observed. I'm not sure how many minutes I've got. 5, sure. I'm gonna squeeze everything into that. My story is really simple. On my way here, I met a guy, and I don't know if he met me somewhere. And he says to me, he screamed it out loud, and I don't know why. People are so indecent. He says, "Throw your hands in the air." I'm like, and the only thing I could think about was, how about you throw your wallet in the air? You know, as much as we are all supposedly born different, right? Bottom line still remains, we all contribute in different ways, whether we agree or not. That's what life is about. And given the fact that I was born with a condition called phocamelia, being born with underdeveloped limbs, as you can see, being different from home and having everybody else seeing me as a different person, that was a blessing in disguise. And some of you all might see it as, oh man, he has a disability, 100%. But disability isn't necessarily a physical thing. Disability is a mental thing. So if your mind is working 100%, what is it that cannot follow what your mind wants to complete? So today, maybe I stand as an example of what is possible. Because I think we always say it's impossible until it is done by somebody else. Today, I'm not ashamed, and I'm very proud to be who I am and what I look like. Because in most cases, when I look at other people who are so-called able-bodied, they look at me and they are in awe of the achievements and the things that I do on a daily basis. It's not my doing, it's the mindset that I have. And I always say to people, I have almost bulletproof mindset. Because when I look at the so-called able-bodied, they're going through the most. They're going through the most. And yeah, no, they're going through the most. And they look at me and they're like, shame. And I look at them, I'm like, yo, shame. I mean, I tried to commit suicide twice. Number one, I couldn't tie the rope on the ceiling. Yeah, you're laughing. I'm here today. The second one, I tried to overdose on tablets. I couldn't. You know these bottles where you have to, like, it's a child's lock bottle. You have to kind of press down and, yeah, I couldn't open that. And if it wasn't that, chances are I wouldn't be here today. But I'm so proud when I get invited and I'm standing in front of so many people and they all have hands and they all could clap. But guess what? They always clap for the one without their hands. What an achievement. What an achievement. So just to give you because I think my 5 minutes is almost over. Born Without Arms, I was a swimmer, South African swimmer, represented South Africa. I went all over the world. I think in all the collection of medals that I have, I've got around 250 medals. About 190 of those medals are gold medals. And having to travel the world, I didn't know that one day I would travel the world. Being born without arms in a family that didn't think I would do anything in life, and they always thought that I would need assistance from everybody else. It's so weird how everybody else now needs assistance from me, money-wise. I had to put that out there. I'm not that moneyed yet, but I think, partnering with the department, CPSI, taking me all over the world, that's just me putting that out there, by the way. You speak into existence. So eventually I retired from swimming. I'm sure all of you can see why I retired. Yeah. And I got into farming full time, and they thought that it couldn't be done. And now I'm a fully fledged farmer. Of course, I do certain things on my own, but once again, with a physical a stumbling block, you do need people to kind of assist you. But then again, I'm glad I kind of created jobs for those who have hands. Wait, who's disabled once again? If I'm creating jobs, who's disabled here? Right? So I want to say, before I leave, love who you are, love yourself. And one thing I can leave you with that is a guarantee in life, because life doesn't give you any guarantees. So even if someone says, I'm going to marry you, there's no guarantee that you guys will stick together forever. But one guarantee that's for certain is that none of us are getting out of this thing alive. So do the best that you can, enjoy to the fullest, and stop looking at others to confirm your beauty, your amazingness, and your authority. Stick to who you are, love who you are, and at the end of the day, stop worrying about what other people say. I think we have that syndrome of what would people say syndrome. I don't have that. So if you can live with that today, live with I don't care. Do the best that you can, love who you are, and yeah, just love being different. Why do you want to be like everybody else? Have no arms, have arms. Yes, just be you. But before I go, can everybody please stand up? I just want to show you the power of putting things into existence. They say if you want something, you gotta get it yourself. Throw your hands in there. No, I'm kidding. This is what I just want to prove to those who might have a low self-esteem, because I think there's quite a few of them here. I know that. Yeah. And when I talk, they keep nodding. Yeah. This is what from all the speakers that I've seen, none of them getting a standing ovation. Please clap your hands for yourselves. Thank you so much.
Gotta love Susito, man. I think we need to clap for Susito once again, ladies and gents. I actually picked up a few things from what he was saying, right? I know that we are celebrating the 2024 National Batho Pele and Innovation Awards. He's basically saying when it comes to your self-belief, self-confidence, self-esteem, that's the only time you don't put Batho Pele. Put yourself first. That's what he's saying, right? And then I heard him mention money a lot, eh? Sbuda, utithatha le nto ayinabungozi. That's all I kept on hearing. Yeah? And then the third one, also when it comes to not caring what other people need to say about you, right? There's this character. 2024 has been a giving year, right? I'm pretty sure whenever somebody says to you, Ujesu art, right? And there's one where he says, Angitu kundil, all right, ungatrim. Okay, forget the fact that I'm trimile, but anyway, ungatrimi, right? So basically there he was saying, if you believe and love yourself, don't care what other people have to say, all right? Because people have been using it in different ways on TikTok. So Spuda, well done, Meauti. Thank you very much for that, right? I think then, ladies and gents, on that particular note, it's a good time to get the keynote address for the 2024 awards. With that said, I'm calling up the Honorable Minister, Inkosi Umzamo Buthelezi, Minister for the Public Service and Administration. If you could all stand up and clap for him as he walks on stage.
Got so much faith I can offer you. I'm a man that can order the puzzle, with like streets, got you. Oh, baby.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu, Program Director. I was tempted to say to the guy who was motivating us here that the devil is a liar. And I'm not sure whether he's a devil or what, because he came here and bragged for the fact that nobody received the standing ovation. But before I could speak, you all stood up. So he is a liar. Colleagues will bear with me for a second. Oh, what is happening now? What's that? Music. Okay, my system chooses not to operate anymore. Okay, maybe someone who is smaller than myself can come and help me here. It's open, but the cursor doesn't work. No. What is the problem? See if it needs a hot boot.
Don't bring road. It's got my baby's home. I'm really home. So what's going on, sis? How is your life, baby? You're still fine as a day we met. Oh, I heard you got babies. Let's go to the other part where we make love.
So this man here, he's happy now. He thinks he's smaller than myself. I doubt that. You see, now I've got a problem. Okay. Just pass me that, what you call, I've got a backup. Yeah. Yeah, where is my iPad? That can't come from the DM, it can't. Gentlemen, this is too small for my eyes, Where is I understand this one quickly because I can't see properly yet. I've got a challenge. The program director and all my colleagues here, you will allow me to stand on the protocol that was observed so that we don't waste time. I also don't want to stand between people and food. But I must say upfront that you must please bear with me. Normally, I take less than 10 minutes when I'm speaking. And I'm going to do exactly that, Program Director. You won't have a problem to come next to me here. But you must just do one thing. I'll tell you when to start counting your 10 minutes. This day carries a lot of emotions for me. So in case I happen to be a bit weaker, you must bear with me. But having observed the protocol that was established, I have to acknowledge our sponsors, Metropolitan and James, for one reason, DG. Because both of them, when they were here, they made the point that they commit to stay with us. So that's the only thing I wanted to hear from them, nothing more than that. So I'm happy that they've done so. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we stand united in celebration as we honor the unsung heroes of our democracy, the champions of service, the architects of progress, and the custodians of our hopes. This evening is not just an event, but a tribute to excellence, a salute to innovation and resounding affirmation of the extraordinary impact that dedicated public servants have on our lives as millions of South Africans. This remarkable occasion reminds us of the profound duty we carry as custodians of Batho, Pele, People's First. It reminds us of the very principle that form the cornerstone of our democratic governance, which are commitment, transparency, and inclusiveness. It is also a reminder of the sacred trust we hold to serve our fellow citizens with professionalism and accountability. It is a wish from my heart that I applaud all of you for always choosing to go above and beyond the call of duty. Without even noticing, you have inspired many through your selflessness and having reminded us all of the boundless possibilities that arise when service delivery is driven by integrity, compassion, accountability, and a deep sense of duty. So in honor and recognition of the spirit of service excellence, our aim is to also elevate, celebrate, and draw inspiration while we remind ourselves that public servants are the lifeblood of progress of our nation. The touch of public service is intertwined into every phase of our human life cycle, from the cradle to grave. When a new life enters this world, the first hands that embrace and nurture that soul is that midwife who is a dedicated servant in our clinics and hospitals. As life grows and embarks on its journey of learning, it is again that public servant who is a teacher in our classrooms who shapes and sharpens our minds, guiding young learners from foundational stage of education through to the heights of university and beyond. The same public servant equipped individuals to thrive, whether in business or any other profession. At night, we sleep peacefully because we know that our lives are safe and protected because of our men and women in blue, the police officers who put their own lives on the line to protect us. They too are public servants. Even at the golden years of senior citizens, when the strength and will has waned, it is public servants who stand as a pillar of support, ensuring that those grants, those pensions and vital services are offered uninterrupted to sustain the dignity of our elderly citizens. Up to the age when the life comes to full cycle, when we depart this earth, it is that official at Home Affairs who brings closer with care and respect by certifying our deaths. Public servants are indeed the alpha and omega of our collective existence, walking beside us in every season of life, ensuring that the lifeblood of society's heart continues to beat, and doing so with compassion and purpose. As His Excellency Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi once said, and I quote, "The measure of any government's strength or greatness is found in its commitment to its people, not just in words, but in the efficiency, integrity, and compassion of those entrusted to serve, close quote. It is therefore this commitment that we are celebrating tonight. These awards are a testament to a selflessness, innovation, and dedication rather displayed by yourselves as public servants across all spheres of government. It is equally important, therefore, that we celebrate excellence. As we celebrate excellence, we do not forget or leave out the more than 1.3 million public servants who are servicing over 60 million citizens of this country. We thank you profusely for heeding to the highest calling of serving your fellow citizens. These are men and women who carries our country on their shoulders. They are the servants of our country who, even when the state of our country is shaky, when we encounter countless challenges, including political instability, they keep our nation afloat because of their intrinsic motivation and the responsibility they offer to carry on their own. To all of you gathered here and those that are sitting at home, I extend my heartfelt gratitude. You remind us of all that is possible when placed. You remind us of all that is possible when we place the needs of our people above our own. You remind us of all that is possible when we embrace the Batho principles as a way of life. Your professionalism, hospitality, and efficiency truly defines whether our country is worthy of attracting investments, trust, and respect. With all that being said, we must also be mindful of the challenges we as public servants face in fulfilling our mandate. Among those challenges are the decline in quality of leadership and persistent budgetary constraints. Over time, the system has attracted elements that are not aligned with the ethos and purpose of public service. We must admit to that. To some extent, we've attracted thugs, demagogues, and unscrupulous leaders who ordinarily should never be part of public service. This is an area that requires urgent attention because for us to achieve our ambitions as a country of building a capable, ethical, and developed state, we need public servants who exemplify strong leadership, who are grounded on sound values, and who are genuinely committed in serving our people. Budgetary constraints, on the other hand, are another significant factor as they hinder government's ability to employ as many people as necessary, and sometimes even to inadequately reward their dedication. This in turn can lead to a low morale, with many public servants forced to take additional responsibility to seamlessly provide services. However, Program Director, it is very satisfying for me to know that despite these challenges, it is within these very difficult moments that innovation finds its fertile ground. We take immense pride in the many public servants who rise above the constraints and demonstrate remarkable ingenuity in fulfilling their mandate. These individuals ensure that even with limited resources, the spirit of public service remains vibrant and impactful. Tonight, Deputy Minister, as we celebrate these trailblazers who have not only persevered but excelled by turning obstacles into opportunities, their work also reaffirms the resilience and agility of public service. Therefore, colleagues, as we honor excellency, we also need to confront the bad by speaking hard and harsh truth. The public sector has become politicized at the expense of professionalism. This politicization has infected the very essence of what it means to serve impartially and effectively. If we are to deliver on the promise of Batho Pele, we must learn to depoliticize our workplaces and ensure that the delivery of public service continues uninterrupted, untainted by selfish political agendas. Our current government of national unity has demonstrated the power to collaborate and the political will to put our country back on the trajectory of growth and development. As public servants, therefore, we need to draw inspiration for the future. Let this evening be a drumbeat for unity, innovation, and service. Let this moment remind us that We are the foundation and the connecting thread in every sector, not only to win awards, but because service is what we live and we embody every day. Yeah, cheers, you say. Colleagues, I've said this over time because it resonates deeply with me, and I repeat it again. We are the heartbeat of government. We sustain the lifeblood of our democracy, and our duty goes beyond the routine task. It's the highest calling and a profound responsibility to inspire trust, to lead change, and to uplift our communities. Let me conclude with the reflection from the former President, Thabo Mbeki, who said, and I'm going to quote him, as public servants, we must be impatient with those in public service who see themselves as pen pushers and guardians of rubber stamps. Thieves that are intent on self-enrichment, as well as bureaucrats who think they have a right to ignore the vision of Batho Pele, close quote. Distinguished guests, I'm making a call to each and every one of us gathered here not to forget that the heart of public service is stronger when driven by the spirit of Batho Pele. Let us embrace professionalism, integrity, and excellence in every aspect of our work, always remembering that we belong, we care, and we serve. It is through these values that we will continue to shape a better life for all. We are the bearers of hope as public servants. We are the custodians of progress as public servants. We are the champions of a better tomorrow. Let us uphold that promise to care. Let us uphold that promise to lead with professionalism and to innovate with purpose. And let us uphold that promise to serve with absolute integrity. I thank you.
Thank you very much to the Honorable Minister for that particular speech. As he said, the heart of public service actually beat strongest through the spirit of Batho Pele. We are now about to honor those who actually put Batho Pele and did their best in 2024 as we get into handing out the official awards for the National Batho Pele Innovation Awards. Before we do that, I'm going to ask the Minister, Nkosi Buthelezi, as well as the Deputy Minister, to please join me on stage. All our winners will get a photo opportunity with our Minister and Deputy Minister for these particular awards. So if they could please come up. Minister said that the party starts, and the guys so far has been on point. Thank you very much for that. Right, we're about to start with the awards. It's 2024 National Batho Pele and Innovation Awards, and so I'll tell you what category we're getting into. A voice will play telling you who's the nominees, who are the finalists, and then I'll get an envelope that side telling me, right. So we must start with the very first one. This is the first award for the night. So we can start with the best general worker of the year, no? So in this particular category, only 2 people are nominated, so we'll basically hand out the silver as well as the gold. As we've made sure, you saw the auditor here saying everything has been audited and they made sure, right? So I'm going to announce the best general work of the year 2024 bronze or silver winner. For the Department of Health in Gauteng, the city of Joburg and River Park Clinic, Mema Batho. Congratulations once again, Mema Mabaku, and she was on stage crying, you know. I spoke about Brother Enigma earlier on. He's got another video that says, I need to have a one about Fugexin. Because one equal, I can tell you, Mema, that's not one of those. That's passion right there, man. Thank you very much. And the National Work of the Year for 2024 winner, Adolphine Mulukwani.
Home to give away food and blankets. The support that I got from my superior and staff members is helping. I am honored to be acknowledged in an undermined job that has a great impact in the well-being of the patients.
Moving on to our next category, the best frontline service delivery employees of the year. These are the guys that give us that smile the first thing you walk into a public service center. These are the nominees. Best frontline service delivery.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's recognize the nominees for the best frontline service delivery employee of the year. Lebogang Mabunda, Department of Health, Michael Mapoya Clinic. For Jeanette Koza, Department of Education, Northwest. Health and Wellness, Western Cape Government. Dion Terry, Department of Health, Western Cape. Justin Lotway, Department of Police Oversight and Community Safety, Western Cape. Robert Environmental and Development Planning, Western Cape.
I can tell you for free that Michael Maponya Clinic has representation out there. Did you hear that scream? Listen to that, man. Anyway, let's find out who our three winners are for the night. We, of course, are going to be starting with the bronze winner. So, the best frontline service delivery employee of the year for 2024, bronze winner goes to Ronald Mukanya from the Western Cape Department of Congratulations once again to Ghana Ronald there, right? The best frontline service delivery employee of the year 2024 silver winner. Zukiswa Janet Koza, Northwest Department of Education, Nukaya Lerato Primary School. Once again, congratulations to Ma'am Zuki so Janet Koza. I'm guessing the two guys that came up with it are the substitute teachers. You know those teachers that stand in when you're not there. They're like, we helped you get this. We get in that picture as well. Congratulations to you guys, right? It's time now for another silver award. So we've got two silver awards in this one. The best frontline service delivery employee of the year 2024 second silver winner, Dr. Ronald Crocombe from the Western Cape Department of Health and Wellness. And now, ladies and gents, for the big one, the gold winner, the best frontline service delivery employee of the year for 2024, gold winner is, look at that, they're also from the Western Cape Department of Health and Wellness, Dion Terry.
service. It means quite a lot to me because this would then inspire our community, especially youngsters that are coming up, to see that things are not just done without being recognized. Saving lives, it looks like this. It's all about what the initiative was or is.
I'm pretty sure you can tell the party has started now, right? Yeah, no, I can tell you're here for these awards. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to move on to the next award. I did say that 2024 was a giving year, right? 30 years of democracy. It also gave us a minister who every national team game, you'll find him there. If they win, he'll be screaming in a camera, on Sven, on Sven, on Sven, on Sven. That's what we do, right? So we're getting into the next one. It's the best service delivery institution of the year. These are the nominees. I promise the video's coming. It's a game. It's a game. You know when you've shot that perfect TikTok, you forgot to press record. You've danced, you are sweating, you broke dishes. Now you have to do it again, right? So we're going to start with that again. Ladies and gents, we're getting into the next one. The best service delivery institution of the year. We are ready to scream on Sven, on Sven, on Sven. These are the nominees. What do you say? Should I jump to the winners? Some are saying no, some are saying yes. And that no sounds like a 40%. Yes or no? Okay, the no is now at around 59%. Sorry, guys. We have to wait for the nominees because it's also nice because we get to show their pictures on screen. They get their moment to shine so that even if they don't win, you know, they can say, I was nominated. Here's my picture. Go like it on Instagram, right? So I'm not sure if we're ready to go on or not. AV guys?
Life gets rather hard. You always
All right, I think maybe I should just name whoever I have here.
blessings like waterfalls, because you're the king of
Yeah, all right. The best service delivery institution of the year. Now, these are the nominees for this particular year, right? We've got 3. Michael Maponya Clinic, the Department of Health in Gauteng. They are here, I can tell you that much, right? Western Cape Government Contact Center out in the Western Cape. They also got nominated. The third and final nominee for this particular category is the SA Sports Association for Athletes with Physical Disabilities, which is based in the Free State Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. Those are the nominees. And the winners for 2024, the Best Service Delivery Institution of the Year, the bronze winner goes to the Western Cape Government Contact Center. Congratulations to the Western Cape Government Contact Center, the bronze winner for the best service delivery institution of the year, right? Now moving to the silver winners, those who came second place. The best service delivery institution of the year for 2024 silver winner is none other than Michael Maponya Clinic from Department of Health and once again, congratulations, Michael Maponya Clinic. I have one question for you guys. Who said to Manko Clinic when everybody's here? All right, ladies and gents, let's move on to the winners for the Best Service Delivery Institution of the Year for 2024. These ones are the gold winners, and they come all the way from Free State, out in Free State. The SA Sports Association for Athletes with Physical Disabilities are the gold winners for this one. Free State Department of Sports, Arts, Culture, as well as Recreation. Are they here? Oh, they are. They're still coming. Okay. Can we just keep clapping until they get to stage?
I'm the Deputy Director here at the FSSI, and we were nominated by Mr. Gladwell, which is the representative of the State Academy Sports. It was also one of the helpers in one of our CCS platform, education and training perspective. This was good for us at the institute, like on a daily basis, to make sure that breakfasts in our athletes, our coaches, our parents.
Get more interesting.
Just outside there.
Yes.
All right, Minister kept on saying to me, technology herder, right? And I've had too many awkward moments to keep relying on technology. So what we're gonna do, I will announce the nominees, and then the winner will play their video there so that everybody gets their content properly, because I know the start and stop, your followers are probably declining. Ne? So let's just do it that way. So let's get into the next one. We're now getting into the best implemented project of the year. Yeah, those are the nominees. The people nominated for this one, number one, Umvoti Integrated Nutrition Program, all the way from KZN. The second nomination is from the Western Cape, that is the Western Cape Education Department. They're nominated for their Rapid School Build Program. Sosha is also represented, Pirara in the house, right? The Soshanguve Automotive SOS Electric Car Project, which is based in Gauteng, is also nominated for the Best Implemented Project of the Year 2024. And our fourth and final nominee is the Western Cape Recycling Game Changer, the Green Up Project. Those are the people that are nominated. If you can clap for them, please. All right, and then, like we did with the others, we'll give away a bronze, a silver, and the gold. Don't forget, the gold winners We'll show your video on screen so that people can get a bit of info about what you're all about, right? Let's start with the bronze winner, the best implemented project for the year 2024 at the National Batho, Pele and Innovation Award goes to the Rapid School Build Program from the Western Cape Department of Education and Planning.
It was like
Congratulations once again, Rapid School Build Program, Western Cape Department of Education. Now moving on to the best implemented project of the year for 2024, the silver winner, also from the Western Cape, Recycling Game Changer, Western Cape Department of Environmental and Developmental Planning.
It was like
Congratulations once again to the Western Cape Department of Environmental and Development Planning, the Recycling Game Changer Award. They've won this one, right? Now, before we get into the winner for the Gold Award in the Best Implemented Project of the Year in 2024, I want to do two things, right? First, we had the sponsors up on stage and they said they'll continue sponsoring. So I'd like to please call up the rep from Momentum Health Corporation to please come through because the next award was actually sponsored by them. So if you could come up so that you're also in the pictures when we take pictures with the winner. As they look around in the table like, how? Nobody told me. We changed things here. Now, while they walk up, right, I hope you actually have an answer for me because my question is a bit confusing, right? But I hope you get it. If I asked you to name a South African city, when you hear the word Tesla, what city comes to mind? Western Cape. Anybody else? Pretoria, Elon Musk, one of our own is from there, right? Tesla, electric cars out in America. I can tell you, there's something in the water there in Pretoria that makes people want to make electric cars, right? And I'm saying this because the 2024 Best Implemented Project of the Year, the Gold Award goes to the Soshanguve Automotive SOS Electrical Car Project, Department of Communication. Bafana ba Sosha.
no, just Yes, my Over Kuleve Exile. For no daughter from the multiracial school.
Thank you, Matthias.
We're all is done, we're president on our
Once again, ladies and gents, a big shout out to the Soshanguve Automotive SOS electric car project. By the way, the car is here, so when you find time, you can just walk out and see it. It's a blue car that's out there. I'm sure the guys will take you through how it works and all of that, right? And here we are thinking that all you find in Sosha is Bacardi music. There's electric cars there as well, I tell you, right? We're gonna now move on to the next one we're giving away. Replication and adaptation of innovative solutions. That's the next award. Oh, by the way, a big shout out to Momentum Health because all three awards were sponsored by them. We just called them up for the gold one, just so that they can come through. Thank you very much, Momentum. Next year, ne? Lijarole, ne? After, ne? Thank you. Anyway, okay, all these ones must have videos. Are the videos ready? Replication and adaptation of innovative solutions. Now, these awards basically showcase some of the projects that the guys worked on that were adjudicated. We are meant to be showing them off here, but I'll just read from my script and hopefully we'll show you the winner there, right? So, from Gauteng province, the Chris Hani Baragwanath Academic Hospital's Tri-Age Clinic, helping patients and their families navigate a complex referral system. That's the first project. The second project, the Intimate Partner Violence Screening Intervention. This one is by the Groote Schuur Hospital out in Western Cape. It is aiming to identify and support patients affected by IPV. Third nominee, the Pharmacy Speedy Queue, reducing queuing times at outpatients pharmacy. This one is from down the road here at Edenvale Hospital in Gauteng. Fourth and final nominee, the physiotherapy peer review within the Charlotte Matlake Johannesburg Academic Hospital cluster that is covering 20 facilities to eliminate silos as well as duplication. Those are the people nominated. Envelope as checked by our chartered accountants. Replication and adaptation of innovation solutions. Gonna start with the third runner-up. The third runner-up goes to Gauteng, Tri-Age Clinic. You are the third runner-up. This one is from the Gauteng province, Chris Hani Baragwanath Academic Hospital's Tri-Age Clinic. Congratulations once again there from Gauteng at the Baragwanath Hospital, right? Second runner-up is also from Gauteng. The physiotherapy peer review within the Charlotte Maxeke Johannesburg Hospital are the second runner-ups. Charlotte Maxeke Johannesburg Academic. First it was the clinic, now it's a hospital. Is anybody in Gauteng Health at work today? Because it seems like everybody's here, like everybody. But hey, we are here to celebrate you guys, right? Anyway, the first runner-up for the replication and adaptation of innovative rather solutions for 2024. This one goes to the intimate partner violence screening intervention by the Grooteskier Hospital Trust. Screening intervention. They are first runner up for this year, right? The gold one goes to. Hey, let's see how this one goes. Wait, I asked the question and it still stands. The gold winner for replication and adaptation of innovative solution for 2024 goes to the pharmacy Speedy Q, reducing queuing times at outpatients pharmacy, Edenvale Hospital in Gauteng. Once again, Edenvale Hospital in Ekurhuleni, as somebody pointed out, right here in Gauteng. Pharmacist BDQ reducing queuing times. They are the gold winners, right? We move on to the next one, and this one I feel like is the essence of putting Batho Pele. This is why we are here. This is what the awards are called for. All right. In fact, can all the winners just clap for themselves so far? Nice one, actually. Brilliant stuff, right? Next category is the citizen-focused innovation category. This is all about putting Batho Pele while also using innovation, because innovation can also help put Batho Pele, right? The nominees, once again, we've got 4. We'll have 3 runners-up as well as a winner for gold, right? Nominated for this year's
project priority and fast-tracking maternity patients at Temba Regional Hospital in Mpumalanga.
Which one is it? These I've used, né? This is the one I've used here. Yeah, these ones can take.
Before we made a mistake. Just Plain Community Health Center. The proactive outreach program by the Road Accident Fund, the RAF Wellness Bus, an initiative from KwaZulu-Natal to improve communication between the municipality and citizens, the Tequin Mobile App.
All right. Technology's back is working. Love it, right? Getting into the winners, citizen-focused innovations, harnessing non-ICT solutions. Remember, there's 3 runners-ups and then a winner, right? Our third runner-up for this one. Okay. Third runner-up, Echeguini mobile app from KZN. Congratulations to our third runner. Earlier on, we actually had a speaker on stage, right? And I think one of the things she said is people frown when you talk about government and technology innovation. This is an example. In case you missed it, the Eteguini mobile app is basically an initiative from KZN to improve communication between municipality and the citizens. Can now do it all on your phone. Told you 30 years later, if you're still frowning, you need to catch up, right? Second runner-up, citizen-focused innovations harnessing non-ICT solutions. Fast-tracking maternity patients. Those are the second runner-ups. Congratulations to the second runner-up. They're from Temba Regional Hospital out in Mpumalanga. The Quality Improvement Project, Tri-Aging and Fast-Tracking Maternity Patients. Our first runner-up for tonight is all the way from the Western Cape. And this one, ladies and gents, is the pediatric resuscitation boxes all the way from Western Cape. That was the first runner up. First one up for tonight, the Broslow Pediatric Emergency Reference Tape that inspired resuscitation boxes for primary healthcare facilities out in Mitchell's Plain. So congratulations to them. And the big winner for citizen-focused innovations that are harnessing non-ICT solutions all the way from Gauteng, RAF Bus Services. Yeah. Congratulations once again to the RAF Basa project. I actually met the CEO before the awards, and I can tell you that this project, it'll go to more remote areas. He knows the conversation that was had with him, right? That's what I'd like to see. Anyway, we're moving along. My technology seems to be back, so I'll just tell you what category we're going into. A video will play for nominees, and then we will announce. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Now the next one, we're getting into a category called Innovation Harnessing Technology.
Technology. The nominees in our final category, Innovation Harnessing Technology, are the Disaster Damage Rapid Assessment App, developed by the Western Cape Department of Agriculture, the Overberg Education District Learner Transport Scheme App, the Tele-ICD, Saving Lives from a Distance project, linking George Regional Hospital with Grooterschuur Academic Hospital on digital presence robotics, the Court Watching Brief app by the Western Cape Department of Police Oversight and Community Safety.
You really have to love the fact that everything has an app these days, right? Just Google app to make whatever, it'll pop up and you can use it. Court watching app, who would have thought, eh? Anyway. We're getting into it. Internal innovation harnessing ICT or non-ICT solutions. Once again, there's 3 runners-ups and then the gold award, right? The third runner-up for this particular category actually goes to the app I just spoke about. Court Watching Brief Western Cape. Congratulations once again to the Western Cape Department of Police Oversight, as well as Community Safety, the Court Watching Brief app, third runner-up, right? The second runner-up in the Internal Innovations Harnessing ICT or non-ICT Solutions is an app that I think each and every province actually needs. If you think about the problems we face with this particular industry, wow. Second runner-up, Learner Transport Scheme app. Big congratulations once again to the Overberg Education District Learner Transport Scheme app, all the way from the Western Cape as well, right? The first runner-up, also from the Western Cape, Disaster Damage Rapid Assessment app. On Sven, I said it, right? And now, ladies and gents, we're giving away the gold award to the Internal Innovations Harnessing ICT or non-ICT Solutions. And this one I actually like, right? The Tele ICU Saves Lives from a Distance project. It is basically linking George Regional Hospital with Grooteskier Hospital through digital presence robotics. Those are the gold winners for tonight. Congratulations to all the winners and everybody who got a 30,000 Rand check. I know that when you go back to work and you tell them you got 30,000 from the minister and the deputy minister, somebody will be like, just 30,000. I've got an answer for them, right? Simply tell them, "Akuthethiwe nasana lwam," and leave it at that, right? Anyway, ladies and gents, we're moving on to the next awards. Now, before we do that, I'd like to call up some of our sponsors from GEMS to come join us on stage because we're giving away the GEMS award in a few. So please give them a round of applause as they come up to join us on stage.
Okay, Nance, GEMS have the award, Nance.
That's he first. Oh, he first in. This was first one. Right, yes. Hold it there. No, we're coming. The deputy minister's like, where are your winners? All right, ladies and gents, now that our GEMS people are up on stage, we can now announce the 2024 GEMS Awards, right? And I'll start with the first runner-up. Okay. Can I have an envelope that says second runner-up? All right, first runner-up. Pele ICU is the 2024 GEMS Health Award winner.
This is the winner now for GEMS. The winner, yeah, GEMS, not ours, they're not the innovator of the year, but the winner for GEMS Health Award. Yes.
Congratulations to the winners for the 2024 GEMS Health Award. That's the first runner-up. The big award, the gold for 2024 GEMS Health Award. It goes to IPV screening. A minute. Thank you very much to our sponsors for also joining us on stage all the way from GEMS, the 2024 GEMS Health Award winners, right? Those photo ops are actually very important. We're about to get into the overall winners, right? The Batho Pele overall winner, as well as the Public Sector Innovator of the Year award. But before we do that, I'd please like to ask if the DG as well as the ED can join us on stage for these particular awards. Please give them a warm welcome on stage as they come up. DG and ED. All right, ladies and gents, we're getting into the business end, the final awards, the Public Sector Innovator of the Year. I don't know if anybody has a favorite. Who do you think will walk away with the Innovator of the Year 2024? Anybody? Sorry? Grote scheme. All right, Western Cape is confident and I understand why. Anybody else? Sosha Nguve, yeah. Wafana ba Sosha. I also think so. Anybody else? Irengtlala, o ka re no, ne? Anyway, ladies and gents, Public Sector Innovator of the Year for 2024 is not going to the Western Cape. It is unfortunately staying here in Gauteng. The winner, Pharmacy Speedy Q.
Minister, we have acknowledged Alaba. Yes, those ones. No, 6. No, in absentia. The last one.
The last one, yeah.
Yes, but I did put on the envelope.
Should I give the minister to announce it or I must announce?
Oh, you announced,
Okay.
Oh, Minister Jogo, please, and then.
Both of them there, then I'll have to come and say something.
A big congratulations there to Edenvale Hospital from Ekurhuleni in Gauteng. The pharmacy Speedy Q, reducing queuing times for outpatients pharmacy. Congratulations, Innovator of the Year, right? That trophy is actually very beautiful, I'll tell you that much, right? There's a team from Nigeria that won a trophy the other day. I'm sure that swapped that one for free because wow, what a trophy, man. Anyway, let the party continue. We remain humble as Mapagania. Ladies and gents, we're getting into the Public Sector Innovation Trailblazers Award. I'm going to call all of them up to come on stage and be with the minister, the ED, as well as the deputy minister, right? One of them is in absentia, couldn't make it. But those who are here, please scream as much as you possibly can and come up and have your photo op, right? So basically, the Public Sector Innovation Trailblazers Award is all about special recognition. This one is for those employed in government departments as system developers, and they basically leverage modern technology solutions to address service delivery challenge. So this is just to say we see what you're doing and we can tell you're on the right track, right? The 2024 Trailblazers are, if you're here, if you're sitting with them, Please scream for them, make them feel loved because they need us, right? We're just saying, we see what you do. Miss Alex Tobin. Mr. Gary Jones also, please come join us on stage. Ntate Lebohang Mtoung, come join us on stage as well. Mr. Johan Clark, you're also a trailblazer. If you can come join us. Mr. Nellis van Sale Smith, you're also a trailblazer. Please come up. And in absentia, Hypatia Moloisan is also a trailblazer. These are the 2024 trailblazers, ladies and gents.
On behalf of Lebohang.
And Nogoas, if you can come join us on behalf of Lebohang.
In absentia, this one.
Overall winner. That day was just asking me about.
No, which one?
Batho overall winner. Remember, we only did innovator.
It's in a way already done with our innovator, but yeah, innovator of the year.
Batho overall winner. Of the
Okay,
year.
maybe you should put them then. It's fine. It's
I
theirs.
don't have the. Because that's what she was asking.
No, it's we don't have. They must have their own. If they want their own, now we them. Okay, we done. They don't want to do them. Yeah, we are done. No, there's one.
Ready for the overall Batho. Do they have the? Okay. All right, ladies and gents, earlier on we gave out the Public Sector Innovator of the Year award. We're now gonna do a Pele overall winner, right? Now, this is the guy when it comes to adjudicating and marking who actually put Pele when it comes to service delivery in 2024. Yo, when technology works, it now starts competing with you. Can you just ask them to lower the volume? To lower the volume. Thank you very much.
But the overall winner and the Public Sector Innovator of the Year.
All right, we all know we left with the overall Pele winner of the year. And ladies and gents, for 2024, that goes to Mr. Dion Terry. Western Cape. Dion.
Quite a lot of differences. This you can inspire our community, especially youngsters that are coming up to see that things are not just done without being recognized. Saving lives, this is like this, that's all about what they did, instead of what or working.
Thank you. Okay, ladies and gents, we're moving on to the very next award for the 2024 National Batho, Pele and Innovation Awards, right? And these ones actually have a special place in the minister's heart. So I'm going to call up the next recipients, and if they can please come join us on stage, and then the minister will say a few words before we watch videos of their life stories, right? Talking about their life stories, the next category recognizes our lifetime achievers for 2024. Mrs. Lina Timbingem, if you can come join me up on stage. You are the first lifetime achiever who's recognized for the year 2024. And then we go all the way to Durban, Arts in Palito. Mr. Welcome, Kulegani Mayaba. If you could also make your way on stage, you're also recognized as the lifetime achiever for 2024.
I'm very sorry, I won't take much of your time, but I thought I should have a wait before I hand these ones to these very special people. If they can come on the stage here. I hope you will understand why. Okay. Until everybody is quiet, then I will speak. So fortunately, this gadget is not giving me problems now. I'm sorry, I know we have had so many speeches, but this, as you will know, are special awards. These two gentlemen and a lady standing here, they've done so much for the community where they come from, which is at Ebilanyoni in Paul Petersburg, KwaZulu-Natal. In the far left there, on your right, that is Mrs. Ngema. That is somebody who taught me in grade 1. And then the gentleman here is Mr. Mayaba, who taught me in high school from, you used to say standard 8 to grade 12. So you will understand, therefore, that it's very rare that a person will go with you up until this time, having started with you from your very formative years. So I've got this for them and for everyone who's here, because all of us are carrying this huge responsibility on our shoulders. As I'm presenting these Lifetime Achievement Awards, and I'm very happy that those who were evaluating the process, the auditors, they really found that there was no biasness just because they taught me, but they actually embodied the very principle why we are here. So as I'm presenting these Lifetime Achievement Awards, it's a profound personal moment that resonates deeply with me as Umzam. I'm overwhelmed by the gratitude, humility, and a sense of coming full cycle. Allow me to begin by paying special tribute to two extraordinary individuals who shaped the very foundation of my life. Mrs. Ngema, my grade 1 teacher, and Mr. Mayaba, my grade 12 educator. These are not just educators, but life givers, nurturers, and architects of human potential, my very own potential. When I think back to begin at a tender 6 to 7 years old with Mrs. Ngema's class in the rural village of Ebilanyoni, I liken that time as a moment of pregnancy, when an expectant mother nurtures love and care for his young embryo I was. While uncertain of a kind of a person I will become, without knowledge of the future, Mrs. Ngema poured into the nourishment of education, discipline, and hope. I stand here today as her product and as a testament to her commitment, her belief in the power of education, and her unwavering dedication as a public servant. Mrs. Ngema, this award is not just a compliance with protocol. It's a symbol of your immeasurable impact you made. Likewise, for many of us coming from rural background, matriculation is not just a milestone, but a bridge to future. Yet during my grade 12 year, my family faced profound adversities. There was a moment where I almost didn't write my final year. In fact, I did my matric for only 2 months. My elder sister got sick. Within a week, she was almost dead. Then my father decided to take her to hospital, so she died on the hands of doctors. When she had been taken to hospital, after a week, the second born, which is my brother, got sick. He was also taught by Mr. Mayaba. He died. A week after she died, the third born got sick. After a week, she died. Then my family decided to take me away. That was in March in that same year, 1995. This man, Mr. Mayaba, took it upon himself to make sure that wherever I was, I pursued my matric to an extent that he even registered for me to write matriculation. I wouldn't have. So he stepped into my life, not because he owed anything or because my family could offer him anything in return, but because he believed in the transformative power of education. It is no exaggeration to say that had it not been for Mr. Mayaba, I might have not had the future that I have today. So today, as I present these awards, I do so not as a minister, but as a matriculant whose life you forever changed. Colleagues, such stories of Mr. Mayaba and Mrs. Ngema are living examples of what it means to embody the principles of Batho Pele. Their actions that reminds us that public service is not just a job, but a calling. It's about going beyond duty, seeing the humanity in every individual, and committing to their development with love, care, and compassion. Their selflessness reflected the heart of Batho Pele, putting people first, especially those in the most vulnerable circumstances. They remind us of a very child. They remind us that every child, rather, in rural South Africa holds a potential. They also act, and every act, rather, of service has the power to unlock it. More than 30 years later, I stand here as a product of their dedication and a testament to the values of education and educators who see beyond the challenge of the moment. Their legacy is one of life transformed, future secured, a community uplifted. Today we honor them and others, not just as educators, but as examples of what it means to live the principles of Batho Pele. As public servants, may we all strive to emulate their commitment, to see the potential in those we serve, and to leave behind a legacy that echoes through generation. Mr. Mayaba and Mrs. Ngema, thank you for giving me a future, for believing in me, and for showing the way that the true public servant look like what we have done. I remember when I was working for ABSA, I was going for lunch and I met you. I can't remember, you can remember, Mr. Mayab, with Mr. Vilagazi and others. I asked him to wait a moment because I wanted to draw some money. And I said to him, I want you to eat my money today. And he said the following. He called me on the side and said, you know, Sheng, every moment we're having a staff meeting as teachers, your name will feature there. As much as you were brilliant at school, but none of us thought you would become anything. But in that uncertainty, here I am, serving my country and serving the world. I couldn't have anything to thank you And I'm doing so on behalf of South Africa, on behalf of our beloved country. Thank you very much.
The first one, being a woman, to be promoted as the principal of a school. So in the winter, there was no one who is a woman being the principal of the school. So other principals, male principals, they do not understand me ukuthi ngempela sizophathwa umuntu wesifazane. But I proved the point to being a woman leading the men and the young women. I see most of them followed me because of the work that I have done to the vicinity or to the location that I serve to. Ngiyabonga kakhulu kumphakathi engaqala ukusebenzela ukuba uthishela ukuthi ungemukele ngimncane ngingako ngiwumuntu wesifazane bese ngizobonga abaphathi bami ababona ukuthi ngifanelekile bese ngizobonga inhlonipho yabantwana abanginikeza yona ukuze ngibe nogqozi lokuthanda ukusebenza. Ngibonga umndeni wami ongisapotile ukuthi noma ngelinye ilanga zingishayile kodwa umndeni wami ungeseke ungikhuthaze uthi angivuke ngiyithathe. Ngiyabonga kakhulu nangumyeni wami ngiyambonga kakhulu ukuthi ungisizile enhluphekeni yami ngoba uma umuntu wesifazane abantu bakubukela phansi kodwa abe enami ngaso sonke isikhathi. Ngibonga odadewethu bengeseka ngemkhuleko bethi sisi lethi asikhulekeni akukho kuyohlula uNkulunkulu. Yingakho ngaze ngafika ekuthatheni impesheni ngoba bengesekeliwe ngomthandazo ngesekeliwe na umyeni wami ekhaya. My name is Welcome Kulegan Mayaba. Studied at Skawini College of Education and I started working at Hlakanipani High School. The reason why I chose the career is the love of the children. I like to help the children. I like to work with the community and to develop my community. I've become so happy when I see my learners achieving something. Like some of them are teachers as well. Some of them are deputy principals and HODs, and some of them are principals. And what makes me happy is to see even that some of them are business, they're business people, and they are very prominent in their businesses. I would like to be remembered as someone who developed his community with love for his community. Actually, the advice that I will give to the fellow teachers especially is that if you take the profession, you must not look at the money. You must look at the love or to work with kids. Kids are a blessing from God. They are wonderful people. And if you treat them right, they will also respond in a correct manner. Someone who I would like to thank is God. And I would love to thank my late dad. My father passed away last year in July. He's the one who inspired me, especially because he was the shop owner. We used to work at the shop. He will motivate us. He will tell us to create and to help other people. So that's my mission. I've helped a lot of people and I'm still willing to help more. To my colleagues, please, you must go to work, because one other thing that causes the low pass rate is that some teachers, when they get paid, they don't want to go and work. So now I would like to ask all the teachers to concentrate on their work, not to look at the money. Actually, we must build the nation and we must stop criticizing the past. I believe if we can just do our work properly and teach the learners, people will gain more power.
When that happens, you know the party's about to start, right? A big shout out to Mrs. Singema once again, dedicated her life to teaching, as well as Ubaba Mayava. Also, can we just stand up and clap for them one last time, please? This is why people always say that teaching is the mother of all professions. All sort of people go through teachers and we all venture into different things in lives, but there's always that one teacher who always sees something in you. And you know what? Always remember them for life, right? We're almost towards the end. We're going to have a vote of thanks coming up. And then I'll make dinner announcements and where you can get something to drink and all of that, right? But before we get to that, I'd like to please call the DPSA Director General, Ms. Yoliso Makasi, to give us a vote of thanks.
Sanbonani, molweni, ninjani, nilambile. My job is very simple, is to do a vote of thanks, so I won't keep you long. It's really just to say, firstly, to the minister, for leading these awards up until they actually took place today. We need to acknowledge that, Minister. It is your first Batho Awards, and I think you did well, Minister. And of course, Deputy Minister as well is your first Batho Awards. You did well. I was just worried that you were standing there for too long, DM, and I know you're hungry. Our sponsors, you know, I always say we're nothing without you. So we really appreciate your support all the time. Sometimes we come very late to request support and you always turn up for us. James, I know every time we're planning something, I know that we're gonna knock at James, we're gonna knock at Metropolitan Health and other sponsors that are not here that usually support us. And I forgot the name of the company that did the auditing. Apologies for that, but I do want to thank you for that role that you have played. Charity Bushumane, I just want to say thank you for that as well. We don't take such support lightly because, you know, we work in the public service. You can get a complaint tomorrow that says there was mshika-shika with the awards. So we should be able to go back and trace that indeed there was no mshika-shika with the awards. I do want to say to the winners, the runners-up and everybody who has participated, it really, personally, it gives me so much pride when I see, you know, public servants at the grassroots level, what we call the street bureaucrats. The street bureaucrats doing such wonderful work. And I always say to colleagues at DPSA, it must not end here. Now that we have these people who have won this, who have showcased what they can do, what's next? For me, the prestige of these awards is not about television, it's not about glitz and glamour, it's about taking the message forward. It's about having acknowledged you. How do we then ensure that you are there to inspire the others? So that they can also, you know, adopt a different culture in terms of how they work and how they deliver in terms of their responsibilities. So really from our heart at DPSA, we just want to say thank you for putting yourselves out there. And the team at DPSA, the feedback I got from the Deputy Minister is that next time we must really start at a provincial level and work with all provinces and ensure that the awards flow in from the provincial level. So it means we have to start early and do things a little bit different here and there. But colleagues from DPSA, from CPSI, who have worked together for us to be where we are today, if you can just stand up maybe so that everybody can see you, because you are a big group. I'm not going to mention all of you by names, but you know yourselves. Those who don't stand and I can see them, I'll call you by name. In fact, it is an instruction, so you can't refuse it. The colleagues who are part of this team, please, if you can come here in front so that they see you. Don't just stand, come here in front. If you are defying me, there's going to be problems. The team that's sitting on that table, Tidichi Vugela and his team there. Leah, Haibo. Nawe. Okay, so this is Vugela, you can see is the only man here. Indoda says Yoni. Okay, guys, please come on stage. They want to take a picture with you. And I wonder if I can get out of protocol a little bit and request if Minister and DM can join them for a picture. Minister, my minister, my deputy minister, I'm delegating upwards just once in a while. Sis Pinky. I think you can stand in the middle, Minister. I'll just stand here on the side. It's a long queue.
Yeah, very sexy.
You defied my instruction. Okay, guys, we're gonna do Batho Pele clap, ne? All right. So now that we are done with the picture, who's gonna lead us on Batho Pele clap? Lebu? Lebu, please come. Okay. Lebu, over to you. Show them how you do Batho Pele clap.
Let's start. They know the Batho Pele clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Thank you.
That was me signing out. Thank you very much, MC, for your good work as well. Anybody I didn't mention, you are in my heart. I acknowledge you. Thank you. And thank you. Okay, CPSI staff, please come. No, but why didn't they come? I said everybody. CPSI staff, I'm going to be killed here, please. Sorry, Minister and TM. This one is from Mamelodi. I'm scared of her. From Amanstral, in fact. CPSI staff, please come. Your madam is toy-toying here. The ones who are working on the event.
Yes.
Tibabi Zema come.
Yeah, Mpumi.
Lindani Mpumi.
Pierre.
Pierre. Guys, why are you doing this to Lydia?
After I fight so much for
After she's already showed me an okapi here.
Maluleka, Turapete, I'll call you by name. Rachel, come through.
Abanye batyiwa zizihlangu. Okay, I think let's. You want me in the picture?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me. You are the general.
No.
Yeah, we are done. We are done now. Thank you.
And ladies and gents, that's where we come to the end. And I'm pretty sure you saw the big teams that came up here, right? And this was the very first edition of the National Batho Pele and Innovation Awards. There were some teething problems. You guys are public servants. You've dealt with projects before. You know when you start something, teething problems are always there, right? So we kept the show going. Hope we enjoyed it. And congratulations once again to everybody who won. Congrats to all the nominees as well. And yeah, one last time. Yes, man. Congratulations. Few announcements, because some people said they are now very, very hungry. Before we get to the hungry folks, all the winners from bronze, silver, gold, the checks and all of that, if you want professional pictures please come this side. The guys have organized photo ops for everybody who's born tonight, so you can come through for that. But also a big thank you to the minister, the deputy minister as well, the DG, the ED, and everybody else for having me as your program director for the day. It was fun. We made it work, I hope, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Dinner will be served in a few, but there'll also be a cash bar, cash contant. So yeah, if you're looking for something to drink, you're gonna have to pop up a bit of money. And in terms of dinner, we're gonna please allow the minister's table and then the deputy minister's table to leave first, and then the band will play music, DJs will be here, and all of that will have a nice time. So minister's table will follow your lead. If you could use that door to go dish up for the buffet right there. Thank you very much, everybody.
Attending the National Batho Pele Excellence and Innovation Awards. When service delivery for our citizens improves, we all win. Thank you to all our winners and nominees. Enjoy the evening, and let's celebrate the remarkable achievements in public service.
Can the adjudicators and all the winners please come through for the photo ops before you leave, ne? So the guys want to take pictures first before you get beetroot on your shirts and all of that. Thank you. All right, I promise this is the last announcement from me for the night. Ne? If you are Dr. Nyati or you know a Dr. MF Nyati, we've got your bank card that you dropped. We know you want to pay for drinks and all of that, so you'll find it on the table here in front. Dr. MF Nyati, I've got your bank card.
On the website.
Oh, 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 oh. Lay back, she will feel the flow. Oh, 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 oh. All I wanna know if it's cool, a little something, a little something, something. Oh, baby, let's go. A little something, something. Even though she pays me no attention, all I wanna show is my affection. Lose myself inside her ebony.
She ain't even checking me. Oh, yeah. And okay. Do a little something, a little something, something. A little something, something. Honey, do sugar something. It's the way of something, something, something. Flavor with a cocoa kind of love. Oh, baby, act like you know. Oh, yeah. It's good, baby. Oh, stay with you, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, baby, a little something, something, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, baby. Oh, oh, baby. Lord, I love you. When I saw you, so, baby, I want you, Oh, yeah. I have to somebody say, no, no. Say what? Me and my niggas even rolling. You know you and your friends. There's a day of summer. All comes out in a humpy. It's the party's party. That you want to wait. You don't want to cry. They all take off the line. Say what, you know that I like it, baby. What's up? You know what I need. Say what, you know that I'm about it, baby. You know what's up? What's up, You got me wide open. All day and I'm open. Give it all. And see, you know what I want. You know that I like it, baby. I know what's up. You know what I need. You know that I'm out it, baby. You know what's up. Oh, Baby, come put up here. We just the higher heights and when the path gets rough, we can get to the brighter nights free for these found by the
Are you able to jump some? I told them, once they do, they must let me know. And they did not let me know. So the format here is not readily available. So I need to get them for them. I can do tonight for them something about my the real time thing. No, I don't know it did not come back to me. I want to call you. Okay. Don't we play? Yeah. Yes. What is we say? On to And